Hello everyone and welcome back to Two Bros Game Night. I'm your host, Older Bro.
I'm your other host, Younger Bro.
And today we continue in the strangest case so far. Okay, well, I guess it's the strangest. It's pretty strange. The who actually killed this person case.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that Kyoko has not killed anybody.
Yeah. See, I just don't know. But we'll see.
Because again, the case is just because her picture was on the chapter doesn't mean that she's involved anymore.
Well, no. The problem is whenever you put the photo on the case, you know they're involved, but you don't know how they're involved. Like, Aoi didn't kill.
No, she was just
Sakura.
wanting us to
She was trying to deceive us by making it look like she killed him.
Yeah.
So it's like, we know Kyoko's involved. We don't know how she's involved. And we have no idea who killed them. So, anyways. No, there's no way the corpse is wearing gloves.
They were wearing fake nails, remember?
Absolutely.
I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
Unless she'd cut holes in the gloves.
Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right? It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails. Don't you think?
Also, she's right here!
Yeah.
You don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Yeah,
Seriously, she's right here.
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that.
There you go.
Dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Also, the fact that Kyoko's right there!
You idiot.
Since she's standing right here.
Thank you!
Thank you!
Thank you, Byakuya/me.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
You dumbass.
You are a dumbass.
Before anything, we need to identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Who's the victim?
And
Genocide or
who's the killer?
show? No one's gonna know who that is. But yeah, seriously. Tattoo on the right hand. Obviously.
If Kyoko really is still alive.
Yeah, she's right there.
Yeah, seriously.
Gotta be some way to figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
Face was, yes, that's
And
true.
there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file.
Yep.
Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
Yeah, I think it's identify the body. Because the face is scorched beyond recognition, that's true.
Yeah, that is true. So it's that last one.
Yeah.
Gotta be... I don't think so. And there wasn't any
God damn it.
If we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing
You were second! Oh,
Mother
motherfucker!
Gotta be... I don't think so. The face was... And there wasn't any description in the Well, if we can't identify the body...
What if you didn't
No,
hit
that's wrong!
it? What if it just hit the dot and not
I'd be so pissed off.
There's one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, the profile.
Ryan will die a cruel and unusual death.
Well, if we
Okay,
failed this,
now
we're
I'm
go-
starting
if we
to-
failed this, I will anyways.
I'm starting to think it was Coco.
Death. This I gotta see.
Please stop talking!
Stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
Oh, now you're supportive.
Figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh,
Dun dun
yeah.
dun.
The design's pretty strange, huh? Is this a dog?
No.
The master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
Holy
Oh my god!
fuck!
They really did something.
That isn't even that humiliating!
That's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Yes, and I know what.
If you compare the tattoo to the other information we have, the victim's identity should be clear.
Yeah.
Is it this one?
Maybe that.
Let's see. Oh, well, I didn't actually mean to present it, but...
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps.
There it is.
That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
And
What's a
Fenrir's a
Fenrir?
wolf. Image that represents Fenrir is... Well, like, it was correct. But, wolf. It's a wolf. It's a wolf.
Yeah.
W. Give me a W. It's a wolf.
Teen Wolf.
It's Teen Wolf. Smells like Teen Spirit, if you ask me. F.
F.
U. Now I understand.
Even though we understood to
Perfectly,
begin with.
yeah.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
The Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf.
She's a literature nerd.
He's the child of the trickster
So
god
she would
and
know.
female giant.
Yep.
After all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
Yeah, seriously.
Wolf tattoo. Then that means
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf,
There it is.
which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir.
Absolutely.
So it must have been Mukuro.
hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
We killed the mastermind.
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely
Oh.
right.
Wow, he's confirming evidence.
Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Hey.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead?
Yeah. What, is she the mastermind?
No.
Yeah.
It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean,
Exactly.
being the ultimate.
No, that's wrong!
Pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Wait, how did they know that? We knew she was the ultimate despair. Did we
How-
tell them that she was the ultimate despair?
We must have at some point.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description.
So why did Kyoko tell us
Why?
that?
All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier.
Unless
Yeah.
the profile
If I
is
remember correctly,
a lie.
that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
That's a concern.
Who was she?
But she doesn't say
Who
anything.
was
That's the
Mukuro
problem.
Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time, and when she finally turned
Yeah,
up-
someone's wrong. Either that file's wrong or Kyoko is wrong.
Usually
Yeah.
when there's a scene
But
an
where would
activity-
Kyoko
Unless-
have gotten the information but that file?
Unless she lied to protect you.
Yeah, but that doesn't seem like a good way to protect you.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character, which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
No, that's wrong!
Who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all.
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But
What?
how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay,
What?
okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now, figuring out who.
Wow, this Monokuma is much more like,
Foremost.
you know, actually involved.
Please
Yeah.
limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
Fine. Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this, no matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I wouldn't
And
do
you're
that.
gonna die.
Officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record.
So yeah, the judge has stepped down from his place of high honor to give us the full scoop here.
The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight
Yeah,
into
so
your
she is a
little
student,
brains.
according to Monokuma.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Yes.
Yes.
One of us killed Mukuro?
Yes.
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been hiding all along!
That's...
There are only 16 students in
Aw.
total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this
There's
time?
only
Get a hold of yourself.
2 people
We've
that
already
could
narrowed down the
be,
list
and
of
I
possible
think it's
suspects.
either Genocide Jack or Kyoko.
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Based on what we know, there can only be 2 suspects. See,
Toko.
that's
and-
the same. No, it's me and Kyoko.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there.
Unless
So,
you're the guy
the
who
murder
killed
must
her.
have taken place
True.
after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
Yeah, but before that.
The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time we were very careful not to go anywhere alone.
But someone
We
took
even went
the
to the
bomb.
bathroom in pairs.
Yes, that's the key here.
All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis.
No, you
The
don't.
only ones without alibis.
Well, the problem is it depends on when the murder took place, which is the next
Are
question.
me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Exactly so.
So the only suspects now are me and Kyoko. I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the
So
murder
the
was then and when we found the body.
so it's 7:30 a.m. when the sprinklers go off, right?
Huh?
The one who saw the body
With
first
the
was
sprinklers.
Kyoko, right?
Yeah.
And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered? Can I check the evidence? I actually don't know how to use this controller for this, guys.
Yeah, he's using my controller.
Yeah, how the heck did I even do this without... I don't know. According to this, was 9 o'clock, wasn't it? I think it was 9 o'clock.
The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Yeah. 9 a.m. sharp.
He's right.
Wow,
Had to be around
but
then.
was that the first encounter?
Well, no, that's the question. Was that when the body died?
No.
We don't know. At this time.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
Yes.
For me,
Yes.
I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30.
There it is.
I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
It looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi, then I have to prove the murder didn't happen during that time.
Yeah.
Make it clear when the body ended up in the garden.
Yeah, because the only way we can prove that was the body wet.
Yeah.
Sprinklers, there it is. That's
Fragments near the dead body. Well, it could be either. Let's see.
We've established a time frame for the murder.
Exploded body analysis, no.
Took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
That's right.
and 9 o'clock in the morning.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, and Makoto doesn't have an
3
alibi for
o'clock.
most of that time.
4.
That is true.
From 10 o'clock
There's 4 and 5.
to 7:30.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have any objections, now would be the time.
Okay. So it was X. Okay. So yeah, let's... Exploded body analysis. Explosion burnt the upper half of the body. The upper half of the body remained on fire and had to be extinguished. The upper half was soaking wet, while the bottom half remained dry.
There it is. That's probably what we need.
Yeah, but what does that tell us?
The sprinklers go off at 7:30.
Right, but we dumped water on the body.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think this tells us that. The other thing was fragments near the dead body.
Sprinklers.
This tells us
The bomb was there.
that the bomb... Yeah. Debris... There was charred debris near the body. The bomb... Yeah, so this, I think, is the evidence, because the bomb was there. And the only way the bomb was unrelated... The bomb... It literally says, it's hard to imagine these two events were unrelated.
Yeah.
So, but the bomb wasn't there until after we got there. And the only other thing was...
The sprinklers.
Yeah, the sprinklers, which are... There it is.
Right there.
The sprinklers come on at 7:30 in the morning. If the body had been in the garden before 7:30, it would have gotten wet.
Yes.
No, it's this one. The body can't have been in the garden before 7:30 because the bottom half is dry.
Right.
So that's impossible. Right, now I understand what that clue is for.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
No, you're
no,
wrong.
that's wrong. And yeah, I was thinking about the wrong way around.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden.
Exactly.
The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on. I remember this part perfectly.
Yeah.
The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
But only the top.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet?
What? You're the one saying this.
Yeah.
I'm saying that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean?
Because remember, I had to
Denying the
drinks it.
sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my
What the fuck are you talking about?
What are you on about?
You're totally wacko.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why.
I'm about
I need to
to.
prove it wasn't the sprinklers got the body wet. We look at the body itself, it should make that clear. Yeah, because it was on fire! The
Oh,
moment of truth. Oh, great.
now she's really pissed at you, apparently.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no.
I hate you.
You don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no. I don't
Yeah,
know
this is
anything.
leaning more towards Toko did it.
Hold on. Are you trying to blame me?
We might later.
Nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing.
Can't see how much health she has.
I hate you. No,
I think the guilt is
you don't know anything.
just like coming out. I think she actually
Final
did do
strike.
something.
How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
This should prove it.
Shots fired.
I probably should have changed that to, or checked to make sure that it wasn't something else, but I was just like, fuck
Yeah.
it. Shoot it now.
Just remember what the body was like after the explosion, and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
The bottom half was
The top
fucking
half
dry!
was wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry.
Unless the fire
If
evaporated
the
all
sprinklers
the
got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body
water,
have been wet?
but
Yeah.
that was
But-
Top wet?
after.
The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
Yeah, the problem is it's not that she's, like, worried. It's not that she thinks she did it. She thinks Genocide Jack might have done it.
Yeah,
She's worried that the other half of her might have killed her.
maybe.
So she's trying to defend herself from herself.
Yeah.
I'm so sick of her.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because
We dumped water on it to put the fucking fire out!
Yeah.
while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really didn't do it.
So if
No.
the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Or it was killed somewhere else and moved there.
Which
But we
means
don't have
she
evidence
must
of
have been
Huh.
killed sometime between then and when the body was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning.
Exactly.
Exactly.
There's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi.
Congratulations! You're still not innocent.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Yes.
And that's the problem. Kyoko's the only one without an alibi, which would mean that Mukura's killer is... I refuse to believe that! Kyoko murdered someone?
I'd just like
That's...
to say one thing.
Oh yeah.
If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever.
What the
Whoa.
fuck does that mean?
I can't let that happen.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
I think that's her saying she refuses to be the culprit.
I get.
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me?
Bitch, we've
Who
been blaming
say
you
we're-
the entire time!
Stop
Yeah.
wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you.
Yeah.
You got
Oh,
it, boss.
fuck.
Shutting up now.
Oh!
What the fuck does that mean?
Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She
Huh?
did?
thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything.
That's not what that means.
So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
She had a motive and no alibi. Well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Are you seriously throwing me under the bus, bitch?
Really?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All
How
it
is
would
that?
take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
God damn it, she's absolutely right, though.
Oh.
A certain something? Could it have been that shitty tarp that wasn't there at all? I love how we saw that Monokuma.
Yeah, that tarp was over her body.
Yeah, that fucking tarp. We now have to present evidence against ourselves. Fucking hell.
You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body,
Yeah, it's like, but it was drenched in water.
clean.
Why would that make
That
it
makes no fucking sense.
This
dirty?
proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
No, it doesn't.
Why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
So she's suspicious of you now.
Why would Kyoko say that? Why would she want me to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. Honestly, the actual thing is that she knows you can keep up with her. So at this point...
So she's just fucking with you.
It's possible. We don't know. I can't think about that right now. That tarp, if it was used the way Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body, that's impossible.
Wait, something's not right.
Yeah,
Why
though.
would that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what she said. No, that's
Holy
wrong!
fuck.
Against the master!
I know. Body before the explosion. Fragments near the body.
Yeah.
That one.
Well, no. Yeah, let's see what the... First off, let's see what they each are. Exploded body analysis. Was that one of them? Yes. So, exploded body analysis is just the one we already saw. It's not that. Fragments near the dead body is saying that the bomb was there near the body, and that's why it has to... At least the explosion part had to have happened well before, or well after that.
And
Body before the explosion. Corpse had a mask covering its head, a white jacket. Knife had been in its abdomen.
Yeah, that's a...
Bloodstains around the wound.
That's
yeah,
a
this is
tarp.
it. Yeah, the tarp would have gotten blood on it.
Yeah.
The killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
That doesn't make sense. It would
Still
be
don't.
clean.
It'd still be clean.
It was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
That is true.
Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
Nope, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong! That's the second time I've gotten it on the first round. It's a miracle.
That's great.
No!
Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it.
Yes.
Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Yakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
So where's
Exactly.
the blood on the tarp?
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Yeah, you'd wash both sides. There wasn't dirt on the tarp at all.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Idiot.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
So the blood's fake? What?
What?
The blood's fake?
After the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim.
So she's arguing now that the blood wasn't the victim's blood, it's from the fridge downstairs. And they put the blood on the body to make it look like the body had been recently killed, which, if true, is fucking brilliant. Because who would check the blood to make sure it's actually the victim's blood?
No one can.
No one! Well, even if you had the tech, who would do it? There's a knife in the victim and blood around the knife. Who would think that that's not the victim's blood?
But that's interesting.
Someone else's blood?
God damn, Kyoko. You're giving us a run for your money.
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office.
If only the nurse's office was closed down or something.
Fumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time.
Fuck you, girl. You're stealing my spotlight.
The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Oh my god, they killed the chicken!
Oh
my god! What the fuck is wrong with you?
They killed the chicken, my god!
If that's why they had the fucking arrows to shoot the damn chicken.
They killed the chicken.
What is wrong with you people?
No, Chicken Little's dead.
What? Chicken blood?
What is wrong with you people?
Before the murder, there were 5.
All he wanted to do was prove the sky was falling.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
So, you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood?
So go drink it. If it's chicken blood, you should be able to tell, right?
Tastes like chicken.
Yeah. Oh wait, they can't. It all burned up.
Yeah.
Damn it.
They should have at least eaten it.
That's not better!
The killer had to get the blood from the scene so they wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides
So
a
how
basis for
did
my
she
theory.
die?
You're right. It provides a basis for your theory, but not evidence of your theory.
Yeah.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
And we will find out what the fuck that is next time, everyone. So, until next time, everyone, remember, the future is so uncertain that we're not even sure who the fuck the murderer is, who's arguing against being the murderer because they're the murderer, and who's on Makoto's side. Hell, Makoto might be the killer, and the game just didn't tell us. We don't know. Everything's unclear right now.
Yeah.
What is clear, though, is you guys are awesome, and there'll be more Two Bros Game Night tomorrow. See you then!
Goodbye.
Thank you.